Welcome, everybody. We're so excited that you're here this evening. We are going to get started right away for our virtual cooking show. But before we get started, why don't you go ahead and check in and let us know if you're a guest, if you're a host, whose party you're attending, or maybe you're a consultant. Say, hello, I'm a consultant. So we know that you're here. And if you've been part of our cooking shows before, we always have some fun trivia. So before we get started, we are going to have a fun trivia question. So we are going to talk about potatoes. All right. So here's your fun trivia. How many edible potatoes with different kinds? How many different kinds are there of edible potatoes? Take a guess in the comments how many you think there are. And maybe if you're really good at guessing, or maybe you know a lot of different kinds, go ahead and put those different kinds in the comments because every time you participate, you get entries into a door prize drawing. So go ahead, take those guesses below, and we will share with you guys at the end of the cooking show how many different edible kinds of potatoes there are. All right, so we are going to get started right away. And Amy is our chef tonight, and she's going to share with you all an amazing recipe for actually how to use the mandolin with the potatoes and also share a recipe that's yummy for your potatoes. So, all right, Amy, take it away.
Awesome. Thanks, Jessica. So I am so excited because we love potatoes, right? And it's kind of the time for grilling potatoes, making French fries, right? So I thought you all should know about our mandolin. Okay, so this is awesome. And a couple of really key things to this is that for one, it's super safe. So it comes with a handguard, so always use this handguard. And when you use this handguard, then you don't have to worry about cutting your fingers, all right? Because these blades are really super sharp. Now, it is also um, compact. I can think of the word. It's compact so that when you are storing it, you can store this really easily, like in your knife drawer, for your like just yeah, just store it in your knife drawer, all right? But it has these legs that come out so that when you are cutting with it, you can just hold on to those and then you can slice, always using the hand guard, okay? Now it does come with a straight edge blade, and it also underneath of it for more storage, it has a serrated blade, all right? So that you can do 8 different kinds of cuts with the mandolin. All right. So I'm going to actually show you two tonight. And they're two of our most popular ones. I might show you actually a third one just because it's fun and it is barbecue season. So I will give you a little tip on how to make your potato salad a little bit easier. Okay. So anyway, on here, it does have different sizes. So you can make this blade or make your cuts thin or thick. Okay, so depending on however you want. So you can make it by just turning this little knob. All right, there's a little knob on the side. Um, and there it goes all the way up to a 9, which is the thickest. But this right here is like on a 2. And so I'm going to be showing that size to you here in a little bit. But I'm also going to show you the bigger size. So if you keep going down to the 9, it is wider. You can't really see it a whole bunch there, but this is lowering. This part goes down, and that way the blade is up higher. So you got to be super careful. But when you do that, also when you lower that down, then it goes to these blades that are on the bottom. And those you get those with this little knob here. So you just turn this little knob and you'll get the blades in the center. So there is a thin one and then the other one is a little bit thicker. All right. So if you want some like shoestring fries, you can make them with this, or itty bitty chunks of potatoes or tomatoes. You can dice it up with this. All right. I'm going to show you guys the 9 and the thicker. So another little tip when you are doing potatoes for like frying them up, soak them overnight, and that helps extract more of the starches, and then they will end up being more golden and crispy. All right. So it's really fun. We're doing fries, so we want it long. Now, if you want it short, I mean, you could do it that way, but we're gonna just take this guy and I am going to um actually I'm gonna use this other one. This potato is nice and longer. Okay, so I am going to just take that, turn this so that you can kind of see what I'm doing. Now, when you put it on here, these feet actually have a slip guard on them, a little silicone, so it doesn't, the little rubber thing, so it's not going to slide all over your countertop. And then you just hold on with one hand under the handle, all right, underneath, and then you take the other hand always on top of this guard, and then you just slide it down, all right? And when it's smaller size, then I can go back and forth. And it's just super easy. Now we're at like the bottom of it. All right. So since I have the extras that are sticking out there, I'm gonna go ahead and put the blades down in the center and then just pull these ones out. All right. Maybe. But and then I'm gonna show you guys my potatoes. Just be careful. I'm probably freaking some people out. That's okay. It'll be fine. So we're just gonna leave that for now. All right, so but look at these fries, and they are all the same size. And so when you have something that is a uniform size like this, they will cook more evenly. All right, so then yeah, it works out really well. And then we have the end, which it did put a little slice through it. So if you wanted to, you have the lines there and you can always just use your knife and just cut it, or you could just pull it apart. All right, so we have those there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull them out this way. That's probably what I should have done in the first place, huh? All right, so they're out of there, and I am going to put them inside of my big bowl here, my Wonder Layer bowl, because I'm going to make some more here in a bit, and then I'm going to just soak them. So tomorrow, when I fry them up or grill them up or bake them up, you can do however you want. If you have an air fryer, you can air fry them. If you have a pan with oil, you can fry them up in that way, or however you like to make your fries. All right. So now I'm going to show you how to do a straight edge. Now there is a recipe on our website, like Jessica was telling you, all right, for garlic butter grilled potatoes. So, so good. So I'm also going to use the smaller bowl here and take the potato, and I probably should have cut them in half. And just grab my knife. It's our utility knife. Love it. And I'm just going to cut these in half just because it will be easier using this. All right. Because yeah, trust me, it'll just be easier. So you take this and then you just put it on top and then you just push all the way down. All right. And then you just slice it. And while you're slicing, you kind of push down at the same time. And it does the whole thing. It just makes it tiny. So see, makes it small. And then I have all of my uniform potatoes. These are all the same size. Look at that. So you could actually do even thinner if you wanted to make some like homemade potato chips. All right. Just throw that one in there. It'll be fine. We'll get some of that starch out and then we'll just fry that up on the side. All right. But what's really cool is that we do have, like I said, that recipe. So this does not take long at all. And this is something that anybody could help with. All right. And you can see the starches are coming out. That is done. Cannot push that down anymore. And we'll probably fill this bad boy up. And we're going to use our grill. All right. And it does have a metal on the outside, but that metal is okay for in your microwave because it has the rubber on the top and on the bottom, And it also is, there's no edges at all um, on it. So that is why no corners. I mean, there's no corners to this. So it's completely safe. And there are two heating elements. So there's a heating element in the lid and there's a heating element in the bottom as well. And there's also a little grate that goes all the way around. So that'll catch any extra juices that'll go around the side. But you can go ahead and we're going to soak these up. And then maybe next time I'll do a little recipe for you all on the grill. But soak up your potatoes and then you make up your sauce and do them up in the grill and they are delicious. Actually, we just had a homemade potato salad that was grilled potatoes. So yummy. But for this recipe, make sure you are asking your consultant on how to get that. All right. And real quick before we leave, I did tell you that I was going to show you a trick for making your homemade potato salad. All right, so for the potatoes, we're going to make those, we're going to dice them, yes? So we're going to put this down so it's on its thickest. And then I'm also going to make the center, whoops, on the thickest as well. So while we're doing this, you take your handguard, push it down, and you're going to start, instead of up here, you're going to start down here at the bottom. You're going to go up, and then you're going to turn it, and then you're going to go back down. And when you do that, you get the perfect little diced potato. And then you can steam these up and make a yummy potato salad. Isn't that fun? All right, Jessica, back to you.
Awesome, Amy. Thank you so much. Wow, everybody. Doesn't that look so easy to use? That mandolin is perfectly safe too, right? All right. I know, right? It's super simple to use and very, very safe for everyone to use. I love it. Thank you so much. All right. So back to the trivia question. How many different varieties of potatoes are there? Guess what it is? It's 100. Isn't that crazy? Edible kind, okay? All right. So we will be back with you all on June 18th for our next cooking show. So be sure to follow and like our page and be in the know when we go live again for a great demonstration. All right, everyone. Have a great night and we will talk to you soon. Bye.